What's going on YouTube? This is Eric Kelly, aka the Tech Gentleman, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys my review of the Lenovo Yoga 710S. So without further ado, let's talk tech.
Full circle, music. Full circle, music.
What's going on, guys? So I got something a little bit different for you guys today. This isn't exactly a mobile device, but it's just so portable I had to include it in my rundown. So this is the Lenovo Yoga 710S, or if you go to Best Buy, they actually call it the 710 Special Edition. It's running about 850 bucks, and it's a thin and light laptop from Lenovo. And it does what most Lenovo laptops do. It does the whole, flip all the way back and go into tablet mode and all that stuff. A little history, I didn't plan on doing a review on this laptop. I just bought it. I said it's just a regular laptop. It's only 700 bucks. It's not a Surface Book or anything crazy like that. So I had no plans on reviewing it, but just in my time using it, I was just so impressed with it. I said I got to share my experience with you guys. So first off, I want to go over the build and just the thinness of this laptop. So looking around the outside, you got some nice little yoga branding here. You got a nice little Lenovo logo back here. Along the back side, there are no ports. You just got speakers, and you got some fans on the bottom here. And you got some more speakers on the corners over here as well. So if you look along the right side, we've got our power button, we've got our micro HDMI port, and we've got our two super speed USB ports, USB 3.0 ports. And one interesting thing, you also have this port in the back here that will actually charge things while the laptop is closed and powered down and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. Nothing along the front edge, that's pretty clean. And along the left side, we got another set of kind of simple ports. Got our power port, our SD card reader, and we have our headphone jack, and also a reset port little pinhole here. So it's a very simple design, very clean, and as you can see from the profile, it's very, it's very thin. And just for comparison's sake, I've got, if you ever had like a corporate job or something like that, you've probably seen one of these laptops. So this is a Dell Latitude E-Series laptop. Designed for enterprise, very thick, very heavy, industrious. And just to compare the two profiles, as you can see, the Lenovo closed is thinner than just the keyboard portion of the Dell laptop. And I mean, it's significantly thinner. I don't know if you guys can see that with us coming through the camera, but it's significantly thinner. You can probably stack, let me see. You can definitely stack two of these Lenovo Yogas on top of each other before you reach the thickness of this Dell laptop. So this is sort of just like my benchmark. I know a lot of people have seen these, especially if you work in corporate America. Dells are pretty much standard issue. So moving on, like I said, the things I like about it the most are it's pretty thin and it's light. But the most impressive thing about it was just the performance. So I've got a couple of Windows 10 laptops. I've actually got another Lenovo. It's an older Ultrabook. And it's pretty low key. Got a Core i3 processor, 4 gig of RAM, nothing crazy. And I've got a Dell desktop that has an i5 processor in it with 12 gig of RAM. And those run Windows 10 okay, but just having something that actually runs it the way it's designed to be run, with the touch screen and everything, it's been a pretty surprisingly pleasant experience, man. Give me a second, I'm gonna put my pen in right quick. All right, man, so here we are. So the first thing I want to note is the screen. The screen looks great. It's a glossy 1080p screen, and the sharpness on it is outstanding. And of course it is touchscreen. And so one of the benefits of having a nice big screen like this is consuming media. And initially, I thought to myself, I'd never use it in this mode. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, look at this. It's big, it's heavy. But the first time you got to do something in the kitchen and you want to get your Netflix on, you want to catch up on some Strange Things or some BoJack Horseman or something like that, and you fire up anything, any kind of media, any YouTube videos, immediately you'll see the benefit of having this. So I'm going to fire up just a YouTube video right quick. We're going to go ahead and use Cortana and Chrome. So Cortana is a little bit slower than I like, but once she gets it, she goes ahead and open things up. So we're gonna go ahead and go to YouTube. And like I said, this laptop is quick, and it's just smooth. One of those things you usually don't relate to Windows laptops. Like I said, that Dell laptop I got, it's got essentially the same specs. i5 processor, 8 gig of RAM, but it just doesn't respond the way this one does. I don't know if it's the newer generation processor or Windows 10, because that laptop has Windows 7 on it, but I've just been pretty impressed, man. So let's go ahead and go to my channel and see, find one of my videos we can fire up right quick. Let's just play the Shield video. And I mean, playing stuff in full screen, it's just great, man. And that's one of the things that I've come to love about this laptop, is this functionality right here. I thought I'd never use it, but I end up using it. So just to show you, this can actually lay all the way flat, and it deactivates the keyboard and the mouse when it goes into tablet mode. But to be honest, this right here is probably the most ridiculous way to try to use this laptop, because they're trying to call it a tablet. It's just entirely too big and too heavy to use as a tablet. That's just not going to work. But this whole, tent mode is what they call it. This right here it's a winner, man. There's no way around it. That with the nice sharp touchscreen. Like I say, you're watching movies, watching YouTube videos, you're just kind of getting lost in whatever it is you're looking at. And one more, this has really nothing to do with the actual laptop itself. But Lenovo actually has a nice little kind of portfolio for it. So this is like nice, soft, faux leather. It's not real leather. But because of the thin profile of this laptop, you can just toss this in your portfolio. And it has a nice little magnet on here that slaps shut, and you're ready to go. It's thin and light. You're ready to take this wherever you want to go. And you can, show up looking professional, like you're about to do some work, when really you're about to try to put Netflix out of business and watch everything that they got on tap. But yeah, that's been just my quick overview of the Lenovo Yoga 710S, or Special Edition. And if you guys have any questions, any comments, any suggestions on this laptop or anything else, man, just hit me up in the comments. Like, subscribe, share, and I always reply to my comments, man. So hit me up with your questions and suggestions. I take suggestions as well. But yeah, guys, until next time, peace.